direct function of the network that one person has. And those networks take a lot of time to develop, especially because, so when I got the first call, that was followed up by a call from a foundation which said they wanted to give money for relief to some NGOs, and if I could suggest some names. And as I started to see the situation unfold around me, I realized that, and the first thing that I did was I broke an FD and I started making donations to the NGOs that I knew were doing good work. NGOs. Your ask is, the easier it is for someone to donate money to you. And usually people like to donate in 1 or 2 clicks. So if you have a payment gateway, if you have a payment link on your website, put it out there, put it on a public facing platform so that it's easy for people to donate. That was, so having a list of people who you want to get in touch with, figuring out where they're, where you're connected to them and how you can reach them best was my third most important lesson per person. But, showing that common humanity to everyone and showing everyone that, you cared for them and not just their money was very, very important in building that relationship. Reaching the organization that was giving money at the right time. There were multiple instances where someone told me that, X organization or Y foundation is giving money and why don't you talk to them? And just because I reached them at the time when they were giving money or that they were making decisions, kind of helped push through proposals quite fast. So trust is a factor of multiple repeat interactions, which means that, if you approach someone once and you tell them, hey, I want money, sure, that person's not going to give you money, but they're also going to be like, let's see, how much money does this person really need, or let's hear them out a little. So keeping that trust alive over a really long period of time requires you to put yourself out there on a daily basis, put yourself out there consistently, and and follow up on what you. So luck will only come to you when you're in the game, right? When you're in the field asking for money. If you're not around, if you're not asking for money, then there's no probability of luck happening for you or against you, right? You can answer that when people give money, we take the money, we use it, and then we don't get back in touch with people who've given us money. There's very little investment in the whole sector on engagement with donors. So, I wrote to each one of those panelists, and all I wrote was that, hey, we were on a panel together. It was, I'm sure you must have had a great experience. If you'd like to catch up, please let me know. I have no agenda. Started fundraising for someone, and I've started making relationships, and at the end of 1 year or 2 years, that pool isn't presenting itself, right? Vulnerability is such a thing that it functions also as a very strong leadership quality. If you are vulnerable and if you are open, you are providing the leadership for others to come out and open themselves up. We sometimes forget to turn up for a meeting, or we send a report late, or we don't give, let's say, the right kind of report or right kind of information at